Good morning, SJSH, and here are some morning announcements, Thursday morning announcements. Again, my videos are coming fewer and farther between each other, so I do apologize. I'm really hoping to get back on track once Spirit Week finishes with us and give you more of a regular weekly update. But I want to give you an update on the exciting things that are going on in SJSH. First and foremost, we need to catch up on some of these birthdays. So a quick recap of some of our end of February birthdays. We had Zoe Little on the 18th and Sarah Codet on the 19th. Also on the 19th, we had Max Ritchie Ford. On the 20th was Will Ambridge, the 25th was Sam Robertson, and the 28th was Nathan Yu. So happy birthday to Zoe, Sarah, Max, William, Sam, and Nathan. I hope you all had wonderful February birthdays. And now I have a few March birthdays. Sunny Lynn, your birthday was on March 2nd. On the 3rd was Nyla Desborough. On the 5th was Liam Allerton. On the 6th, we had Sophia Chaplin-Lytle and Christopher Georgiadis. And then on the 10th, we had Matthew Douglas. On the 13th, we had Bryce and Cole Ritchie Ford. Happy birthday, boys. On the 16th, we had Charles Tenke. Coming up to the 17th is Shahad, a St. Patrick's baby. And then on the 19th, we have two birthdays, Luke Knapp and Mackenzie Landry. So the March birthdays, happy birthday to Sunny, Nyla, Liam, Sophia, Christopher, Matthew, Bryson, Cole, Charles, Shahad, Luke, and Mackenzie. I hope all of you had a good end of February birthday and a beginning of March birthday. Next, we have Spirit Week coming up. Oh, it's such a fun week here at Scholars Hall in St. Jude's. So we have Spirit Week coming up. The form went out, and I think with this email I'll attach those forms again, so just to make sure you have them. So we have the snack form going out. We have some great snacks next week. We have some great activities next week. The first day is Disney/character day. I've had a few high school students ask, is it a Disney character day or is it Disney and character day? And after getting some clarification from student council, it sounds like it is a Disney or a character day. So basically think of it as a character day. We'd like you to dress up as your favorite character. So then we also have, I forget the days of the week, again, I'm gonna be matching it down there, but there's Tourist Day, which is really fun, dress like you're going on vacation. Some of us are on vacation, some of us wish we were on vacation, so maybe on that day, dress like you're going on your vacation, whether it's a sunny holiday, like if you're headed to the beach, or if you're going skiing. Let's see those wonderful vacation outfits. Then there is Sports Day on the Friday, St. Patrick's Day is on the Thursday, and I'm missing a day, but it's going to be a really, really fun week here at SJSH. And then the last week of March is going to be a celebration of multiculturalism. So this one is headed up by Sierra Bacchus, and she's doing a multicultural week. She wanted me to remind you that there are snacks that week as well that is going to be handed out to the kids. There is a small cost for each of those snacks. I will be attaching multicultural week snack form again to here because not too many people have signed up for it yet. But I guess, you know, with Spirit Week coming up, it makes sense that your focus is on that week first. But don't forget, we have multicultural week, and that will be a really fun week as well. All right, so yesterday, some new rules. Every time somebody asks me, what are the rules? I go, I don't know. They change so frequently, but this is going to be such a welcome change. It very much looks like, or coming from the province themselves, that they really want us to get back to living with this virus and living with it and getting back to a very normal school year. In fact, I got an email from the Ministry of Education yesterday that was talking exactly about that. Let's give the kids a normal end of the school year. Assemblies are on. We can stop officially the cohorting. We can stop all the signing ins that we've been doing with our staff and our students and all of those things. So we are going to be able to end the year in a much more kind of 2019 style, which I'm really looking forward to. Continue though to use the school screening because again, the rules, they've changed. So it now is very much, you know, they ask if you have vaccination or double vaccination or if you're boosted, and then they have different rules for this person and different rules for that person. And again, I know some of you parents are looking for guidance and you're calling me or emailing me or saying, what do I do in this circumstance? And my answer always is go to the school screening and do the questions, like answer the questions on that website, because I won't know your personal circumstances. And I know a lot of you tell me, well, in this case scenario, and I've got my daughter is vaccinated, but my youngest son isn't, and then this case, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not in public health. I have no answers. So if you have specific questions about what to do, if you yourself test positive, what does that mean for your kids, or your husband or your wife test positive, what happens to the kids, or the sibling tests positive, what happens to the other? I can't answer those questions for you. My response to you will be, go to the Ontario School Screening, do the questionnaire, and it will tell you at the end. It's either going to give you a big green check mark that says, yep, go to school, or it's going to give you a big red X that says, don't go to school. Listen to the Ontario School Screening. They have updated it as of yesterday's announcement. So please ask the school screening. And if you call and email me, or you ask Sabrina, that's going to be our response anyway. So I will again link that website so that you can head to that website. It has been updated. Along with that, as of March the 21st, because that's a date that the big things are happening. As of March 21st, we will no longer be sending out notifications to classes if a case in the class happens to end up being positive. We were choosing to do that. That was not a recommendation nor a requirement of us, according to the Ministry of Education or Public Health. We had just chosen to do that over this last little while. But now that, again, we're making steps back to living with the virus and living more normally, we are going to be stopping contacting parents if we are alerted of a positive COVID case in the house. So basically just keep monitoring your own children every single day, and if they're not feeling well, keep them home. And if they are feeling well, bring them in. And if you have specific questions about what to do in your particular case, go to the Ontario School Screening website and ask those questions there. We will continue to report to public health if we are at that 30% absentee rate because of COVID-19. So that's the only requirement now of schools. So if we have a 30% absentee rate because of COVID-19, we are required to contact public health. Now, to give you an idea about that, I think at our most, I think there was about maybe 6 people, maybe 7 people out at one time that were connected to COVID-19. And so to give you an idea, if there's 7 people or 6 people out of a population of 200 and with staff, 280 people in the building, that's not even a percentage. Like it's a very, very low. So we haven't even been close to the 30% of our total population being out because of being ill. It hasn't even been a marker, not even close. But should we get to that marker or close to that marker, we are going to be contacting public health and getting direction from them. But if the future is any indicator from what happened in the past, it doesn't look like that is going to, gotta knock on wood, but we weren't even close to that 30% marker. So then now, as of March 21st, the big rule is changing, which means masks are no longer required, and Scholars Hall is definitely going to be following that. So as of March 21st, Monday, March 21st, masks are no longer required from grade 1 up to grade 12. However, if you, your family, your son, your child have decided that you wish to continue, not a problem. That will be respected and honored at all times. So if you choose to continue to mask, no problem. If you choose not to continue to mask, no problem. It is no longer a requirement here at Scholars Hall as of SJSH as of March the 21st, according to the provincial governments. I'm so excited to see all the smiley faces. It's gonna be wonderful. Which also means that as of March 21st, we are basically back to our normal operations. We're back to meeting again. We'll be having our Scholar of the Month assemblies again. The teachers are already excited, and a lot of them have come to me to ask, well, can we do this for the end of the year? And, oh, I was thinking of maybe doing a field trip here, or could we go here as a group? And the answer has been yes, yes, yes. So I'm trying to give the kids such an end of the year that they're just going to have such a wonderful time. So you're going to see some field trips happening and some guest speakers coming in and all of these wonderful things. So I'm super excited about the end of the school year. It's going to be absolutely wonderful, which also means that parents are now welcome to come back in the school. For the last couple of years, we have asked you to remain outside so that we kept our cohorting and our groups together and without other people wandering through. But that's changing. So parents, if you needed to come in, if you wanted to talk to me, if you wanted to just quick come in and talk to your teacher, if you wanted to see your child's class, we are no longer saying no. So come on in. Now, don't everybody come in at once. If you want to come in, you could still give me a heads up or give me a quick email or give me a quick call and say, hey, I'm planning on coming by today. I want to chat with my teacher. I'd love to see my child's class. All of these things, no problem. Just please don't everybody decide today at the end of the day to come in, to park and to come in. That's not going to work because our parking lot is going to be crazy. So, even though I'm lifting that, that's not a free-for-all for everybody to come in today. But just so you know, if you'd like to now start coming into the school, if you want to drop something off, if you really wanted to meet your child's teacher in person and not through Zoom, if you'd like to see the space and the classroom, if you've never seen that before. I've had new parents that joined us through the pandemic and who've never seen their child's class before. So you are no longer asked to stay away from the classroom in the school. You would be welcome to come into the building and see the building. That would just be wonderful to see your faces. The exam schedule for high school students is, I'm almost finished, I'm almost finalized. I just need to have a few more eyes take a look at it, make sure that I didn't leave anything off. So I'll be rolling out the exam schedule most likely tomorrow so that the high school students can get going on their exams. I know that some of them are already planning and organizing and getting themselves ready for exams. If your child has a conflict, and I've already spoken with a number of students that might have a conflict because of either volleyball or dance classes, or some parents are going away on vacations, no problem. We can easily make arrangements for the child, the student, to either write it perhaps before they go or even after they get back. All of those things are very easy to do. So if you get the exam schedule and you see a conflict or your child sees a conflict, no need to panic. Just quick send me an email, give me a quick call, and we'll make arrangements to have it happen at a different time that would work for you and your child and your family. That's everything I have on my to-do list for you. I'm just so excited. I'm super pumped about seeing all these wonderful smiley faces. I'm excited about Spirit Week next week. I'm looking forward to Multicultural Week. These next couple weeks are going to be incredible, and they're going to go by very, very fast, and then all of a sudden it's going to be April break, and then it's May, June, and then the end of the year. But I am so intent on making these last few months of our school year just jam-packed with fun and excitement and wonderful things for our kids, because they so deserve it. They deserve all these wonderful things. And so you're gonna see lots coming out of us in the next little while. Now that I've been given the green flag and said, hey, you can go back, I am fully there. So it's just going to be a really, really great end of the school year. Carnival Day, there's families that join us and they didn't know we had a carnival day. We're gonna be putting in our carnival day. We're looking at camping trips. We are looking at, it's just going to be such a fun few months and a really great end of the school year. So let's us roll all of those things out. I guess before I go, please don't forget that it is the time change this weekend. So we do spring ahead, which means I normally get up at 5:30, which means Monday morning I am getting up at 4:30. It's gonna be a tough morning on Monday, but just please don't forget that we spring ahead this weekend. So again, Monday morning, when you normally get here at either 8:15 or 8:30 or 8:45 to drop your kids off, make sure you turn your clocks ahead. If you have an iPhone or something, like, they do it for you normally, but don't forget to turn the walls and possibly your cars, but you're springing ahead this Sunday, and I'll see you all an extra hour earlier on Monday for Spirit Week. All right, SJSH, I think that's everything. Super excited. End of the year is going to be amazing. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. The weather is still cold, but the sun's out, and it just feels like spring, doesn't it? Like, you can smell, I heard the birds this morning, and it just feels so good. So I hope you all have a really great weekend, and I will see you next week for Spirit Week, and have a wonderful, lovely day, SJSH. We'll see you later. Bye for now.